Hello Aquarius, Happy New Year's. I hope you guys are having a good start so far with the month of January. This will be your general reading, sun, moon, or rising. So if you guys are here for your moon or sun, moon or rising sign, maybe this message is for you here. So let's go ahead and start your general reading for the month of January. All right, so what are the messages for Aquarius? What is that Aquarius needs to know in here? What are the messages for Aquarius? Okay, so you're coming in with the Page of Cups. Now, this is a very, you can see that he's very prideful of where he stands. You know, he's showing that he's strong enough to handle the currents of the waves. Okay, so this could be like you're trying to hold on to these emotions. You're trying to not let things kind of get you down. And he's showing that he's strong. He's able to do it. He's trying to prove to himself that he's able. Okay, and now I'm just looking at the scene from Tarzan, right? Tarzan, the Disney movie, where he's trying to prove himself that he's part of, the group of the jungle. I feel like you're having to prove yourself, and you're showing that you're able to do it. You have the strength. You're moving into a direction of trying to be. I feel like you're trying to be recognized here. Okay, with this Page of Cups. Now, and it seems like you have the potential. They see potential in you, and I feel like you're going to be able to offer more than they know. Okay, so that's how you're coming in with January. All right, in your past position, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, this is having to do with a new beginning, with career, a promotion, or new money coming in, a raise, opportunities. You know, this is a good start financially. And I think that you may have found a good job where it's led you to, to feel a little bit like the Page of Cups, to feel strong, that you've learned and took on some responsibilities to build skill, and now that you're feeling confident, right? With the Page of Ace of Pentacles, this was an offer that was given to you, and you took it. I feel like you took the opportunity, because I feel like you need a lot of things under your belt. Okay, I feel like you need the experience. Whatever it was, you need the experience. You need to have knowledge about what is it that you're trying to do, so it can even grow even more with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, now in your position, you have the Empress. The Empress is a card of love. You know, she's the Venus. She's of nurturing, she's blooming, she's of nature. She shows how to be in tune with yourself, I feel. You know, you're having to, and you're even giving love, I feel. But you're having to nurture yourself, pamper yourself, and pamper others. I feel also that it takes time for her to grow, you know, with nature. It takes time for things to grow, especially with the Ace of Pentacles. You know, it's an earth card, right? It's an earth element. And then the Venus, you know, this has to do with nature. So things took time. And I think that you may be even starting a new career, or you may be even wanting to grow more in your field. Okay, you're wanting to grow more in your field if this has to do with work. Now, all the messages could apply to however they are. If whether it is with love or with work or with projects or with your colleagues or family, however the message resonates with you is how it needs to reflect. Okay. Now, in the position, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this is an energy of slow moving. You're taking your time. You know what you want. You know what you're going for, and you have it in your hand. You have I want to feel like you have the idea in set, right? But this is also physical, so you already have the possibility to make it work. Okay, with this Knight of Pentacles, you know, like knights, they go after for what they want, or for what their duties are, or what they're told, or what their responsibilities are. Okay, with this Knight of Pentacles, you know, you can even see that he's looking back. It's like, don't feel doubt, or don't regret, or don't feel fear in looking back of if the choice that you made was right. Okay, it could also be that you're even a bit proud and you're wanting to show it off, and you're kind of looking back at your relatives or co-workers that you're able to do more than what they thought you were going to be able to do. Okay, so this is kind of like in a way like, haha, you thought I couldn't do it, but you're seeing me doing it. It's a process, but you're seeing me doing it. Okay, with the heart of your reading, you have the Two of Pentacles. Now, this is having to do with balance. This is having to take on a lot of responsibility. You're having to do two things at once. You know, it could be emotionally exhausting in a way, because you can see in the background the ocean is, the currents are pretty heavy, right? They're really strong. You see the ships are being rocked. So this is, you know, having a hard time to find balance. And it could be whether it is with finances, it could be with your career, or having to take on two things at once. Some of you could be switching jobs, and you're trying to, or maybe you guys are taking two jobs at once and it's kind of taking a toll on you. Maybe some of you are trying to earn more money. Maybe some of you are even trying to, you know, balance two lives. I feel like you're trying to balance two lives here. Now, with the Two of Pentacles being underneath the Age of Cups, you know, and it's funny that you can see here that these two cards have those strong wave currents, right? Both these cards, okay? This one's trying to stand strong and show that he can do it. And I feel like that's a bit of a pride moment here. You know, you're trying to prove yourself that you're able to take on whatever the responsibilities are, okay? Because you know that you have the potential to do it. And I don't think that you're needing anybody's help, really. I feel like you're trying to prove yourself. You know, that you're able to handle whatever responsibility or situations that you may be in. Okay. But don't be afraid to ask for help as well. I know that things can get a little bit rocky and tough, but don't be too prideful where you're gonna lead yourself to a collapse in some way. Okay. Now, in your foundation, you have the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is having to do with matching your cup with somebody else, someone who understands, someone who kind of vibes on your same vibration. Okay, this is you know, this could do with your partnership, this can do with colleagues, this can do with relatives, whoever this may be. Whoever matches your cup is what you're going through with this person. This could affect, you know, I feel like this could be a partnership, that it could be affecting your relationship in some way, or even know that you can lean on your partner. Don't feel too prideful of that you're able to do it all. You know, be able to express yourself on how you feel. You know, I know that maybe you want to have somebody to understand you, that maybe you just need somebody to lean on and rest, and to help you kind of get to the finish line. Okay, so that's your foundation there. That's what I'm getting at for this card. Now, with your obstacle, in the position of your obstacle, you have the Knight of Swords. Now, you're going after for what you want, but this could lead you to exhaustion from balancing too many responsibilities. This could lead to that. You know, I think that you may be, like I said, you may be a little bit too prideful to pull too much weight. I think there's a lot of thinking before you take action. You should really analyze whatever it is that you're doing, and be sure that you're nurturing yourself as well, because you do have this under the Empress card. Okay, so don't just go. Okay, don't just be on the move to do things, because it's going to lead you to exhaustion. So it's all about balancing here. I feel like this month for you guys, for this read, is having to take on 2 responsibilities at once and having to balance yourself. Okay, now the advice, in your advice position, you have the Ace of Cups. Now, as an advice for this, you know, you're having to fill up your own cup. I feel like you're having to fill up your own cup. Now, this could be somebody else filling up your own cup, filling your cup. This could be that somebody's helping you and it's leading you to a new beginning emotionally. It's possible that it can be financially. It depends on how the cards, the energies, you know, vibrate. But I do see that you're having to. You should be able to rely on your partner if that is the case. And I do see some help here. I do see help here. I do see healing. I feel like there is some healing that's happening here. You know, with this being underneath the Knight of Pentacles, it does seem like you need to take your time. Don't rush it. Because that's what your advice is here, is that you will need the time to rebuild yourself. Okay? Whatever, if this is emotionally, if this is physically, even though this is a card of emotions, but it could apply to the physical plane, your finances, your movements, you know, however this may be. But this could also be a new beginning of relationships, if some of you are in that, or a new, you know, a beginning of a marriage, a beginning of an engagement. This could be that you're adding more to your plate. But it comes with it at peace, I feel, because you do see the dove above the cup. Okay? That's what I'm getting at. So, let's see what we have for Wisdom of Oracle. What are the messages for Aquarius? Aquarius, what are the messages for Aquarius? What are the messages for Aquarius? Aquarius, what are the messages for them? Thinking. Or thinker, sorry, that's thinker. Okay, so yeah, you're having to analyze a lot. You're having to think. You know, this is you really reflecting on the life choices that you're making here. With, you know, if this is a career change, if this is having to balance a marriage, having to balance a relationship, having to balance, you know, these relationships with work. I feel like having to, I think before you make a choice, you're having to really reflect whatever it is that you're doing. Let's see here. So it is the meaning of strategy, being logical. The message here, it says the ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct. For in this moment, there is no deeper meaning than it's obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. So you're on the right path. You know what you're doing. And I think you're kind of being a little bit into your head and overthinking it. And and I think when you come to overthinking, this can lead to scenarios, and you start freaking yourself out about possibilities. Okay. So one more card for a Sacred Traveler. What are the messages for Aquarius? What are the messages for Aquarius? Okay, so we have a card that flew out. Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Okay. Mystic energy flows through you. So let's see what we have here. Inner and outer healing on all levels is occurring in your life. A situation, relationship, or physical challenges is being resolved. Have faith and it's happening. This is the time to find a source of challenges. Transform inner grace. Do it now. You no longer need to carry it with you. You are a healing force for others, even if you're not aware of it. So just come into a healing mode. Show people your grace, and I know that's going to be hard for some of you, especially that having to balance two things. It could also be that you need to don't forget to take time for yourself. Okay, some of you may be attending to others' needs, and you need to attend to your own needs as well. And you should always come first before anybody else, because how is your foundation going to be steady if you can't help anybody else? You can't help somebody else's foundation if your foundation is not well. Okay, you need to work on yourself first before you help others. So this is your reading for January, Aquarius. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. I hope this helps you guys. Please leave comments below. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you guys resonate with this message. And I'd like to hear from you guys. Give me some, even some ideas that you like to see. So up until then, I'll see you guys in February. Take care.